This is the MTPredictor weekly update for Super Bowl Sunday, February 6th, 2011. Well, I've got a chart up here of the weekly Dow, and again, just a quick update tonight. I'm going to partake in the Super Bowl activities in just a minute or so. But again, we had our March lows back in 2009. We had a five-wave pattern up at the DP. We had that first correction there that ended July of 2010, and then we've got another five-wave patterns up here. We've come into the typical wave 5 resistance, and up at the upper end of that on the weekly chart here. And this is a very similar pattern that we had back when we had the all-time highs above Dow 14,000. The difference between the two, though, as I point out here, is when the Fed started the quantitative easing. Part 1, you can see, started back here when the market was coming down. It put in a bottom there, and then QE1 came to an end here, and market floated higher, got a little bit of a correction there back in February of, well, began actually in January of 2010. And then QE2 started. Got a bit of a correction there in 2010, like I said, and then on to new yearly highs here. So just to point out that even though this pattern here is very similar, where we had 5 waves up followed by a correction back into the wave 4 support, and then another 5 waves up back when the Dow hit over 14,000, and we have that same situation here. The difference we've got here is this quantitative easing, which formed our bottom here, and then QE2, which has taken us to new highs. So two things you have to remember if you're trading or investing, a little longer term. Go with the trend. The trend is up, and don't fight the Fed, because as much as you may want or believe that the market should correct, you really can't fight, because you're going to lose. The thing you do want to do is be prepared, have your protections in on your positions, because once QE2 ends, you may be praying for QE3. Once all the money has been done being pumped into the market. So again, be aware of that. I'll leave you with that tonight, and enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll come back and we'll do it all again next week.